A big game obviously tomorrow. You played Kansas City recently. Were able to get a good result. What are you looking for from them in this match? What do you need to do to get a result?
We expect them to be pushing hard. I think the tie doesn't do them any good. They're going to need to come out swinging and trying to get 3 points. So and they have more than capable players to succeed. So we're well aware of that. They have good players, good attacking players, good defensive players on top of that as well. They're always a tough team to play against. So we expect them to come out hard, but we value this game ourselves too. This is a really big game for us. So I think we're prepared properly to give it a good shot and hopefully have a good performance home.
What is it that makes Johnny Russell a difficult matchup? He's had some success against you guys.
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of everything. He's got that hunger, he's got that edge, he has the technique, he's got the audacity to try things, he's got the skill to back it up though. And that's what you want in offensive-minded players. You want people to ask questions of defenses. You want people to be confident in their own skill and their own ability. You want them to have the creativity to see things that maybe other guys don't even see, and I think he has all that. So he's one that we're definitely aware of. We're always aware of him, but he seems to always still be able to find something. So a tall task tomorrow to try to shut him down, but we'll do our best.
What are some of your takeaways from the Houston draw? I'm sorry, not the Houston draw. The last draw, Colorado.
Define drop.
Draw.
Okay. I'll say draw. This sounds a little bit better.
Yes.
No, we go there. We're away from home against. I looked at it as a mini series, right? They came to our place. We took care of business. We were able to create a little bit of space. Was there time to try to follow suit, and they couldn't. So a draw in that way, especially having gone down a goal. Was a decent result. Obviously, we always want to get 3 points every game. We want to eliminate mistakes and not go down to begin with. But I think the way we responded was great, and for them to not be able to make up ground was the biggest challenge, and in that regard, we succeeded. So I thought it was good. Happy with the group and the response, especially.
What have you seen from Leo too during the game since he joined the club?
He's got good pace. He's a slippery guy too, so he can wiggle through some tight spaces. I think he had a decent amount of space on that outside there, and Colorado had to respect that. Gave him enough space to put in a cross, and so that's good. He has some qualities there. I think it's still going to take a little bit longer for him to adjust to not just us as a team, but maybe the culture shock. He's a young guy as well that still, is growing up in front of our eyes. So, but so far so good. I'm excited to see what the future holds with him.
When you say culture shock, is there anything on the lighter side that you've noticed that he's surprised about, or?
I can only imagine. I mean, I haven't seen where he's living, but it's probably not the same as where he was back home. All right, and it's stupid little things like the things you're used to drinking maybe are not an option anymore. They used to, your favorite meals that your mom's cooking is not an option anymore, and those are silly little things, but those are all comfort moments that you cannot rely on anymore when you're getting thrown out there into an uncomfortable foreign environment, and that's what it is for him right now. I think we've tried to make it as comfortable as possible for him. We have the luxury of João Paulo, and obviously I think he speaks a decent amount of Spanish, so it's not like he feels like he's an alien completely. And also to give him credit, he's taking English classes as well. So we're trying, and he's trying to get him to acclimate as quickly as possible, to feel comfortable as quickly as possible, because it is a shock. It's a shock for an older person, or a veteran person, or an experienced person. It's even a bigger shock for dare I say borderline just coming out of teenager type of person, right? So, but so far so good.
mentioned Jimmy Madranda being a scary,
Uh-huh.
player to face. What does that make Raul then, as far as facing a player like that?
Well, the more scary players you can have on the field, the better, right? Because he can't really take care of all the scary players. But I think that kind of shows that the depth and the quality and the depth we've had is what has allowed us to succeed, and what makes this squad such a good squad that we need to take advantage of this. This is probably the deepest squad I've been on, with really good quality. And so on one position, like left wing back, we can put 3-4 guys that are all quite dangerous. Then the more you have on the field with danger, the more players will have to relinquish the attention that they're trying to put on someone like Raul and have to divide it amongst other players. And Raul has so much quality that if you're not aware of him at all times, he's going to punish you at some point. So the qualities that he has is what you're looking for in a DP in this league. It's someone that is ice cold, cutthroat, and will be able to make the plays that win you games.
From my perspective, his foot's like a Swiss Army knife kind of thing. Is there a thread? Is that kind of like a common thread that you see between top goal scorers or from keepers' point of view?
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Obviously they're all skilled with their tools, with their feet, with their legs. But what I've noticed as a goalkeeper is guys that have low center of gravity are very shifty. They can hide their movements better because I think their agility is just better than a big guy who has to shift his whole body weight, and it kind of telegraphs his movements a little bit earlier than someone like a Raul. Oba is a guy that I will always reference, because Oba, you could be 99% certain that he was going left and he'd be going right. And yeah, I think a big guy cannot do that. So the skills are definitely there, but the common thread I see is the low center of gravity. The snappiness also, right? Short guys don't have to wind up as much as the taller guys, so it just adds to that overall surprise that they're capable of.
There's some announcements made yesterday regarding Seattle's bid to host World Cup matches in 2026, year since 2014. What would that mean to you to have Seattle be a
Oh, huge. I don't know how much pull I have, but if that council or that committee needs me, I'm here to help. I think it's a tremendous opportunity. I just look at the younger generations and what an amazing opportunity it would be for them to experience something like that. So fingers crossed, we'll do everything we can. I think we have proven that this city is an awesome city, supports fans well, even traveling fans for the most part. So it can be a venue that's neutral as well for a sporting event. We need to make a push for it, because it would be huge for generations to come and helping grow the sport locally in the greater area of Seattle.